I'm Amy Anderson for the OptionRally news team. Let's take a look at the global market highlights and news that all traders and investors should be aware of. Tesla stocks soar. Bitcoin continues to have problems, and oil tops $100 for the first time this year. Let's take a quick look at what's happening in the global markets now. Traders were on the sideline yesterday, reluctant to make any moves before today's congressional testimony by Fed Chair Janet Yellen. This will be Yellen's first time testifying since taking control of the central bank this month. Investors will be watching to see if she sheds any light on plans to further taper or slow down the Fed's stimulus program. Some investors believe that the Fed might have second thoughts about tapering, especially after the disappointing jobs report on Friday. There have been other signs of economic weakness as well. The Dow surged 160 points Friday as investors shrugged off the tepid jobs report and put their faith in the Fed. European stocks inched to a fourth straight session of gains Monday, but barely managed to push into positive territory as investors continue to digest Friday's disappointing United States jobs report. European indexes were mixed despite data released Monday showing a bigger than expected slowdown in French industrial production in December. Japanese stocks sprang higher early Monday following gains for Wall Street, where investors appeared to embrace more upbeat portions of the U.S. January jobs report. The Nikkei stock average rose 1.3% to 14,649.04, and the broader Topix gained 1.1%, helped by an advance in the U.S. dollar against the Japanese yen. Stocks in the news this morning are Tesla and Bitcoin, along with an announcement from Toyota that it will be ending production in Australia by 2017. This follows on the heels of Ford closing down production down under. Bitcoin prices plunged again Monday morning after GOX, the major exchange for the virtual currency, said technical problems require it to continue its temporary ban on many customer withdrawals. GOX said it has discovered a bug that causes problems when customers try to use their account to make a transfer or payment of Bitcoins to a third party. Shares of Tesla Motors shot up to a record high Monday after China's finance ministry announced higher than expected subsidies for electric cars bought there. Shares of Tesla climbed as high as $196 before easing off those highs later in the day. Shares have been climbing steadily since late November, helped by a company announcement a month ago that 2013 Model S sales were greater than forecasts. In the foreign exchange market, the greenback eased slightly against the yen as investors looked ahead to testimony from the Federal Reserve Chairman Janet Yellen for clues on the central bank's next move. The dollar declined to 102.21 yen. The British pound fell to 1.6408 ahead of the Bank of England's quarterly inflation report, which is due Wednesday. The euro climbed to 1.3645. Moving to the commodities market, crude oil settled above $100 for their highest close of the year as traders look towards this week's economic data and monetary policy testimony from Federal Reserve Chairman Janet Yellen for clues for the next direction for prices. Crude oil added 18 cents to close at 100.06, which marked the fifth session close in a row. Prices for a most attractive futures contract haven't settled at a level this high since December 27th. Gold has rocketed to its highest price in 2014 and since August last year, hitting 1283.76 in Asian trading today. This is a gain of 0.71% as physical buyers in Asia increase their demand for bullion, coins, and jewelry. This is Amy Anderson from OptionRally signing off. Follow me on Facebook and watch for our new financial terms of the day and our weekly news events.